I'm gonna spend some. This is gonna be my first run at trying to explain and give my opinions and review on what I think of Magna Traction. Magna Traction comes, as far as I know, in 3 different forms from Mervin. One is called Mellow Mag, Full Mag, and just obviously straight edges. And when I first rode Magna Traction, just like everybody, like the same thing when I first rode transfer bindings, or now bindings, you know, like that's concept. But anyway, Magna Traction has saved my knees and saved my ass on more occasions when you're riding in mixed conditions where there's like literally like boilerplate, like fucking like ice cube ice in run out zones, or between like softer snow that you're skipping on top. And you're like, oh, it's a nice power turn, and you get out from underneath the trees and you're on a fucking Magna Traction. For those, the moment you have Magna Traction, you find yourself in that situation and you don't immediately go to your ass or your knees, and you recognize you just saved yourself like some real fucking pain because of that technology. You're like, sold. It's a fucking sold. And yeah, you know, it you know, the moment you turn, anytime you engage those edges, you know, it has more drag on it. It just does. You have these, you know, the leading edges of those waves. They act as impact zones, like it's impacting the snow and you know, like a chisel into the snow. And so as soon as you start dragging that, you're not riding a knife's edge. As soon as you start to drag it, you have more impact points, and it breaks well. And POW, you know, you feel it like, oh yeah, you can feel it POW, and you kind of can, you know, you kind of can. You can, most of the time it's like just getting going from 0 to 10 miles an hour, like you can feel it drag. But once you're up at speed, you know, shit, you're doing your thing. But the downside of a full Magna Traction board that has full Magna Traction is when the snow is wet and cement, you know, groomers on cement, that where drag is like, the snow is like a certain moisture content in it, you know. It's not wet, it's bordering on. Magna Traction gets so fucking sticky. It gets so fucking sticky. It's ridiculous. And yeah, you can ride it. It's not any fun, and you're always like, it just is always, you know, space. Let alone if you've got Magna Traction with fucking bird up edges in that like that cementy snow condition on hardpack. It's like, I don't know, man. It's pretty sticky. And just so I'm clear, like about, you know, I was introduced to Magna Traction in 2007, I think, 6 or 7, and it came on a GNU Rider's Choice 166, and it had a fucking fat waist early on. It had a nice fat waist. It was 26. 9 or something like that. Anyway, had Magna Traction, and it had C2, and I've been riding Magna Traction since 2006. I've been riding a Skunk Ape profile and Magna Traction of a Skunk Ape for better than 10 years solid. It's the best snowboarder that anybody's ever made. It just works in everything. I like the glass one better than I like the HP for different snow conditions. When I was just describing when it's cementy like that, like super cementy, the glass boards are a little bit better in that stuff. The HP is like, HP creates a rigidness torsionally that makes that aggressive grabby bite even more so. Anyway, tangent. So last year was the first year. No, it's this year. So this year, 2021 season, I got a Quiver Killer and I got a Jamie Lynn titty fish, both straight edges, no mag. And I got to tell you what, a lot of people know this. I'm old, so it doesn't matter, but the elegance of slicing snow, the smoothness of it, the frictionless, the effortless, the no drag, man, it's nice. Like Magna Traction's got kind of a brute force quality to it, you know, like it's always growling at you. You get all those impact zones. You slide the board a little bit, it growls at you. Blade is just, it's, you know, sushi. It's fucking, you know, it's slicing snow. It's nice. Now, I have one board, the BRD, that has mellow mag, right, which is between standard Magna Traction and straight edges. So it doesn't suffer from the real grabby traction sort of shit that happens in certain snow conditions. But it has enough of that bite, enough of that growl, as it were, that when you are finding yourself in backcountry, you know, and you're fucking, oh yeah, you get out, put it out of the trees, into the exposed stuff, and the snow gets hard. You got that Magna Traction there to give you that bite, man, to give you that structure of grab, which I dig. And I tell you what, like if you're building a perfect snowboard right now, for me, it's not a full mag board. It's a mellow mag board, but it is a mag board. And right now, like my old ass shit, man, I got fucking 51 years old, but my BRD, after moving the bindings all the way forward, with the mellow mag and the fucking wide nose, it's become like, it might become one of my forever boards. You know, like, I don't think I'm ever getting rid of this thing. It does something that not any of my other snowboards do. It does it in a certain way. Anyway, my thoughts on Magna Traction. I think mellow mag is like, that's the stuff, man. Anyway, that's it. Peace.